many things we have on our plate, we often find ourselves exhausted at the end of the day with only a few things checked off our to do list and the rest carried forward to the next day. And sometimes end up getting even more tired and frustrated, just wishing there were more hours to the day. In the not so recent past, I was an overwhelmed mom. 3 kids, housework, cooking, online classes, kids' studies, their assignments, a crying infant. I found myself having lists upon lists of things that needed to be taken care of. I needed to find a system for balance, and just a simple to do list was not helping me to organize my daily chores and tasks. After reading a lot about time management, I stumbled upon something called as time blocking. I tried this for a couple of weeks and I could really feel a bit of a difference. Time blocking is setting aside a certain amount of time to focus on a particular task or tasks. It is different from a to-do list because to-do lists can get very ambitious and we sometimes jot down tasks that need 2 days, all cramped up in a 1-day schedule. In time blocking, you divide your day into different time blocks, and each block is dedicated to accomplishing a specific task or a group of tasks. Like for me, from 6 a.m. to 8:30, I just do these tasks and I don't think about any other chores. So here's how I have planned my day using time blocking. I use these 2 books. So in one book, I only write my weekly and monthly schedule. And in this book, my daily schedule, while referring to my monthly and weekly lists. I have divided my monthly list into 4 parts: home, bills, kids, personal. It's like a brain dump here. I just write everything I need or want to accomplish for the month and place them under the respective headings. Under home, I mention everything that I want to do at home, like deep cleaning or some organization and things like that. Under the bills section, I write down all the bills that I need to pay. Under the kids section, I write down all the kids related information like school timetables, school monthly activities, etc. And under personal, I write down any personal related things like scheduling my YouTube or managing reading up on some content or stuff like that. After the monthly schedule, I then plan my weekly schedule. Like for the first week of December, I jotted down the tasks from my monthly list and then make a smaller weekly list. So instead of looking at the entire month of chores, which can get very overwhelming, I just pick up tasks that I will accomplish in 1 week and then check it off from my monthly list. I then plan my daily tasks based on my weekly schedule. So apart from my daily chores, I take a few tasks that I've planned for the week and apply it to my daily schedule. In this way, a bigger list is condensed to a smaller and yet another smaller one. In this way, I am looking at a more concise list of chores, which is so much more easier to manage than rather looking at a huge list of things to do and then not able to do it. And that can be really frustrating. You may ask, is this realistic for moms? Well, the answer is yes. Here are a few tips that we can use to make time blocking a little more easier to incorporate in our lives. The first tip is we should be realistic. As moms, our schedules can change at the very last minute. Kids could fall sick, a friend or a family member could call for an urgent request. Babies can get extra fussy, the power could go out, and the list is endless. And these things can really derail your plans for the day. The best thing then is to just scrap your plans and start over the next day. I only use my two journals for time blocking, and even though there are plenty of apps, and of course, nothing wrong with using apps, but in my experience, if I use an app, I end up going through social media messages, browsing, online shopping. To avoid this, I stick to paper and pens. I plan my schedule before going to bed because that's when I'm most tired. I'm a morning person and have the most amount of energy in the morning. If I plan in the morning, I will be very overambitious and then end up being disappointed when I run out of energy and cannot finish everything. I always keep Saturdays as an overflow day. That's where I complete all the tasks I could not complete during the week. So do make sure that you keep an overflow day. This may seem a little daunting because initially you'll have to take a little time out in the beginning of every month to plan this schedule. But let me just tell you that this is completely worth it. Planning what to work on for a day or a week definitely saves on some mental energy and time. So, do give this time blocking a try if you wish, at least for a couple of weeks. Maybe you could find it helpful. If it does, do let me know in the comment section below. If you like this video, do give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. It's completely free. So until next time, with a few more baking and organizational videos, I'll see you later. Bye.